Thank you all for attending. Just a few housekeeping things. If you have a question throughout, please just throw it in the chat. And if we have time at the end, we will answer that question or communicate that after the call is over. If we are out of time, we're going to try to keep this at an hour maximum here, so we can be respectful of everybody's time. The other thing I need you to put in the chat is your name. If you would like to be entered into our little prize drawing, just for showing up, we have a prize for you. And Jamie has a fun way to pick at the end. So you're going to know if you won at the end of this, at the end. So just throw your name in the chat if you want to be entered in, and we will go ahead and get started. Okay. So we have had a lot going on at KRPA, believe it or not, in the last year. We put a lot of stuff on hold due to the pandemic, and now it's just coming all at once, we feel like. So, but one of the first things I just want to talk about is a few things that the board has made decisions on, which one of them is our memberships. And this isn't going to affect very many people, but if you are a member who pays individually, so the $75 individual price, the memberships will be going up renewal, which will be November 1st, and they will be going up to $100. If you pay by the agency, those all stay the same. And so we rearranged those a couple years ago, made some changes, and so we decided to leave those alone for now, or the board did. And so we just wanted to let everyone be aware of that. It actually does not affect very many of our members. Most members come in under an agency membership, but if you are an individual paying member, then the membership will go up in November. Okay, so on to the more exciting things that are happening. A lot of this has been communicated out through emails, but we felt like it was worth telling and talking about and answering any questions, because sometimes emails can get a little, I don't know, cumbersome, I guess you could say. So the first thing we want to talk about is the National Fitness Campaign, and we've been running this since last fall, and I just wanted to make sure everyone understood what it was, because it's a great opportunity right now. Basically, it's an outdoor fitness court that is available to KRPA members. There will be 10 available. We teamed up with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Kansas to be able to offer 10. And it's a grant opportunity. So they cost about $125,000, and through the NFC grant and through Blue Cross Blue Shield, you will receive $50,000. And so the cost to you would only be $75,000. So this is a great opportunity for anybody that's looking for an outdoor fitness court or something for outdoor fitness. We don't know much about them. There's an app that's already with them that has programs that are running that people can download, or you can add your own. So if you want to run all the fitness programs on the fitness court, you can add your programs into that app. So it's pretty cool. And what I would encourage you all, if you maybe don't have the money, but have a university or in your town, or a K through 12 school, the K through 12 schools are going to have COVID money that they have to spend on things related to outdoor education, outdoor activities. And so you might team up with somebody in your school district to bring one of these. We've awarded 5 already. I think Coffeyville is the only one that's officially going into the ground right now. But I think they partnered with a school district as well. So anyway, in Emporia, they teamed up with the mental health group there. So great partnership opportunity, and just a great opportunity for KRPA members. So we wanted to talk about that a little bit. And then I think my next thing is our online stores. So KRPA has worked with a company to, it's a little bit of a revenue stream for KRPA, and it's a benefit also to our members. And I'm gonna share my screen here. And so we can all take a look at it because might. Okay, can everyone see my screen? Hopefully that's a yes. I can't see anybody. Okay, so this is part of KRPA's store, and what we mean by store is a couple different things, and I'll explain how it benefits you and how it benefits KRPA. So you'll go through our website under the KRPA store to get here, but if you just want to type in KRPA store, it will come up as well. And there's lots of ways you can use this. So the first is the KRPA merchandise right here on the left side. And this is where you can go in, and I'm going to apologize for my internet. It's pretty slow. So this is where you can go in if you want to purchase anything with a KRPA logo on it. So, and this is all embroidered items, backpack, it's all kinds of things. So that's kind of fun. If you want to purchase anything, KRPA ourselves will be purchasing things for prizes and giveaways throughout the year through this site. So this is pretty fun for us. The next one is promotional products. So this is where this can benefit you and KRPA. It's just like your typical promotional products company, and anything you want, tech items, writing instruments, drinkware. You'll just, if you want to order this for your organization with your logo on it, you just go in, and I will try to show you. There's all kinds. There's over 200,000 items that you can choose from, and I'll just kind of show you what one looks like here and how you do it. You can go in and you can actually do a virtual setup. So you can create a virtual sample right here and see what yours would look like. And these prices right here are not the price that you would pay. Those are retail prices. So up here in the right-hand corner is Jennifer's contact information, and you just call her or email her. So you actually have a person that you'll be talking with. And if you have no idea what you want, you just call her and say, hey, help me with some ideas, or I'm looking for a specific item, and she'll find it for you. It's a pretty cool deal. We realize that some of you probably order locally through different promotional product companies, but KRPA will receive 5% of the profit if you order through here. So we were hoping that our agencies would maybe order once a year or something of the sort through here to help out KRPA and allow us to bring more benefits to you. Another thing you can do is the bulk apparel. So if you go in here, this is only apparel, same thing, your logo, not ours. If you were needing to buy for volunteers for an event, like 500 t-shirts or, whatever the case may be, this is where you would order that. And it's kind of the same deal. This is all apparel, though. It's not any other products through this one. And this one is not just embroidery. You can screen print or digital print on these. So, but the same deal, KRPA would receive 5% of the profit of your orders. So, and they're pretty competitive. We check the prices, and they're going to be about the same as most companies out there. They're not more expensive by any stretch. There's trade show items as well. So if you want tents or flags or anything like that, stock PPE, that might go away. And then the company we're working with, they just have a bullying campaign. So that we just left that up there if you would like any of that. There's a contact us. And then this last thing in the bottom right is a how-to. So it walks you through the website and helps you out if you need to. But really, if you just want to call Jennifer or email her, she's right there and can help you out. So anyway, we're pretty excited about this. One thing I did skip over was explore more, but Amanda will get into that in a minute. Anyway, this will hopefully help you out with better pricing because it's a bigger company, and also help KRPA out because we receive 5% of the profit. So I'm going to stop sharing now. And those are kind of the items that I was going to go over. So I'm going to hand it off to Amanda to go through a couple more things that are going on with KRPA.
Yay! Yes, I am ready. All of this, I know you probably have already seen in emails because I know you all read all of the emails that I send out. And so this will just be a wonderful refresher. But if you have questions, again, just put them in the thing. I'm trying to share my screen. I'm sorry. I'm a little slow at this. Let's see here. Okay, hold on. I'm getting there. Hang with me. I'm going to share my screen because it's really good what I got to share. Let's see. All right. Can you see me? Are we good? All right. Okay. So explore more. It's our big campaign. It's going on right now. And in case you haven't heard about it, I'm going to tell you all the details. And you can also go to our website and learn all about it. A couple of years ago in 2019, we started Splash Across Kansas. We had some wonderful agencies that joined in, and we did this big campaign to the public about exploring aquatic centers across the state. And it was a pretty good success. We just had, I think, about 65 people that did it, families that did it that year. But mainly it brought a big amount of awareness to KRPA and Parks and Rec. And so we were really pleased with how it went. So we brought it back this year, but added on. And so we decided to expand it into Explore More Kansas across the state. So this year we did Splash again, and that's currently going on right now. And those coupon books are for sale, and the people that purchase those get 2 admissions to different aquatic centers across the state. I'm going to show you maybe some of the things that we've done. We've highlighted them. Oh no, I went the wrong way. Oh dear, this is not I'm getting there, people. Hang with me. Okay, there's Splash. So this is this year's Splash, and these are all the wonderful agencies that are participating. There's 12 of them this year, and the different aquatic centers that we are highlighting. We've done a big campaign across social media. If you go to our Facebook page that I'm still doing right now, where we're highlighting these different communities, and it's not just highlighting just the aquatic center. We've been encouraging them to attend different events that these people are putting on, and maybe planning their trip to these aquatic centers with what else the agency is doing throughout the summer. So that's been really fun. So we've done some different ads that look something like this, and try to tag as much as we can these agencies, and we just really appreciate all of them that have participated this year. We've also added this year Par Across Kansas. We've had these 9 agencies that have decided to join with us, and they've done different discounts to their golf courses. And so people can come in and buy this coupon book, and they get these different discounts to it, and it's been really fun. So we'll be highlighting these golf courses throughout the rest of this year, because Par, unlike obviously Splash that only goes to the summer, we're going to be doing this all throughout 2021, and then hopefully again in 2022 for the whole year. So we've done some ads that look something like this, and we'll be highlighting all those agencies and their communities as we go forward this year. So we're really excited about Explore More, and after this year, we're hoping to even expand it on more, where we come up with hiking across Kansas, playgrounds across Kansas, all sorts of different things. We're hoping, as with our funds permitting and all goes well, that maybe someday we'll have an app where people can go and it's just about exploring Kansas, and we highlight all of the wonderful things that you guys are doing in different areas, from parks to aquatic centers to golf to all the cool things. So we're pretty excited about that. And like Erica said, we have this big campaign going. I thought I'd show you. We've ordered a few cool merchandise. Look at this neat sweatshirt we ordered. It's got the KRPA logo on it. Can you see? Sorry, I'm trying to see. And it's super soft. And I'm really sad that it's been like 100 degrees since I've gotten it, because I haven't really gotten to wear it yet. But there's been cups we got and mugs. Here's a little t-shirt, and it's super soft. We're trying to pick good quality stuff. But as she said, you can go on and put it on anything that they have to offer. And so it's pretty fun. So all of this, as I said, is to bring awareness to you guys and hopefully add a little extra fun so we can keep those membership and education costs down for all of you, because we want as many of you guys to come as possible to all our events. So that is Explore More. Is there any questions? You can type them in the thing. I'm gonna move on then. All right, the next thing I was gonna remind you about is the locker room. It's the discussion forum that we came up with. It says new, but it's not as new as it was last year when we brought it out. We are so excited about like launching a good solid discussion forum where you guys can go and you can ask your questions. And we've had lots of good questions, but we'd love to see more and more engagement. This is the place where you guys can come together and ask what you want, share your resources with each other, because we're all facing the same things. So I just wanted to remind you guys about it and to go on, and you'll go in and there's lots of different topics. You can go within different discussion forums for like recreation, for aquatics, for parks. There's a general one, and then there's also a KRPA news one. So I wanted you guys to be aware that probably a lot of our new stuff that is smaller things, like about grants that come out, if an event has a slight change or things like that, we're going to put it in that KRPA news. And so if you haven't logged in, go in and log in. It's krpaforum.org, and you can log in. And then if you see stuff, you can join the conversation. And so there's like, you can click on whatever the question is and then join the conversation, and you'll get all the notifications about what's going on with that topic. So that is the locker room. So we've seen it be used well and successfully, and we'd love to see even more. So just go in and play around with it and check it out. It's fun. And then the last thing I get to talk about is 1 month from today. It is Park and Recreation Professional Day. Last year we launched this. It kind of corresponds with NRPA's Park and Recreation Month, but we wanted to specifically have a day where we all come together and celebrate all the awesome people that are in the park and rec field. And so we created this day. The marketing committee came up with this. Michaelin and Derby did an amazing job with our logo, and she came up with that, and she has created a bunch of graphics. So if you go to our website, you'll be able to find lots of stuff that you can use on social media throughout July, and especially on this day, to highlight your employees, to highlight what you guys are doing, and just to celebrate. You guys do a lot for communities, and we want to highlight that. So they've come up with these graphics about, like, I'm a park rec professional, and starts to list some of that stuff. Awareness of who are park and rec professionals, because a lot of people don't even know all the different aspects that you guys cover. So those are all available at this website. There's PDF, JPEGs, all the different things. Hopefully, if you don't see what you need, just email me at amanda.krpa.org, and I'd happily help you get the things that you need. One of the other graphics that we have is just even awareness of the profession and degrees that are around the state that different park and rec professionals get, in case we have some younger kids coming in that want to jump into the profession. So that is KRPA Parks and Rec Professional Day. We did have an agency that emailed, and one of the things they wanted to do, just to give you an idea, is they're going to make shirts possibly with this on it. So we did a logo that just says Park and Rec Professional. So you could hand those out as a thank you to your staff to wear on that day, or however you want to use it. But we hope if you have professionals underneath you that you take a time to thank them that day, whatever that looks like, even if it's just an email that says, hey, you guys are awesome, because we know you have that, and it's a great chance to take advantage of a moment to stop and say thanks. So those are the neat things that I get to tell you about. Now I'm going to pass it off to Jamie if I can figure out how to stop sharing my screen. So we shall see. Hopefully I can figure this out. Oh, I'm good.
All right, thank you, Amanda. So I am going to talk about the KRPA book that we are trying to get off the ground. Some of you guys may have received emails from us about the book that we want to create to give out for our 75th anniversary. So in 2023, we have our big 75th Park and KRPA anniversary. The conference is going to be in Overland Park, and we're super excited. Hold on, I'm going to admit a couple people in the waiting room. Sorry about that. So we are looking for stories from you guys. These stories can be interesting, funny, crazy, heartstring stories. The stories can be as long as you want, as short as you want, or as long as a couple pages. We will edit and compile these stories. But you are free to submit your location, your agency, and your name, or you can do it anonymous as well if you don't want your name to be a part of the stories. But I do know, yeah, Erica, they can be one-line stories as well, as Erica mentioned in the chat. So we have received a couple ones, and we definitely need a lot more. I know that you all have tons of stories in your back pocket that you can share with us that we would love to put in this KRPA book that we can hand out to all our attendees at our big 75th anniversary conference in 2023, because I know you guys will all be there, so you'll all get a copy. So does anyone want to share a story right now? Anyone? I know you have some. Oh, sorry, one more person. Okay, I'm also going to talk about esports. So recently, KRPA partnered with Mission Sports, and we are going to have a KRPA esports state championship. I should actually hand this off to Jimmy Keegan to talk about, since he is a lot more knowledgeable in the world of esports than I am. We have a advisory committee that we just met with this morning to get this off and running, but we I'll give you kind of a timeline. So it will be a 3-month process. We're getting ready to get some education dates out to get you guys educated on esports and mission control and how this will run. With August and September, you guys will run qualifiers for the tournament. So that will be agency ran. You guys will turn around and give us your winners, and then we will have a state championship in October. With that, there's a big possibility that we're going to have a Park and Rec Association state or nation championship, probably early March or early 2022. I think around the March time frame, yeah. So we have our esports advisory committee that's working on the games, the ages, teams, fees, prizes, and we will get that out to as soon as we can, everyone. You can sign up with Mission Control. You can get a discount, I believe, if you sign up with them with KRPA, but there's no obligation to run your esports with Mission Control. I was informed that it was a lot easier if everyone does it through Mission Control. That's what we kind of talked about this morning in our advisory committee. So we'll be sending some more information out about that. If you don't want to purchase Mission Control, you can still participate, and you can run your qualifiers off a spreadsheet. So any questions on esports? No?
Jamie, I'm just going to add a little bit about the esports, and just so you kind of know the partnership with KRPA and Mission Control. And so we are partnering with them, and if you decide to go with Mission Control to run your leagues, you will get a discount because of our partnership with them. But like Jamie said, you don't have to run your qualifiers through Mission Control, but Mission Control did come up with a spreadsheet that we can give out to any of you that maybe if you just want to run it off a spreadsheet, that's absolutely fine. And we will get that from Mission Control when we start to run the qualifiers in August. So we be on the lookout for that if that's what you want to use for your platform. I know some of our other agencies already are using different ones, which is absolutely fine. It's just the state championship will be run off Mission Control because that's who our partnership is with. So I just kind of wanted to make that a little more clear. We have the opportunity to run 2 tournaments a year with Mission Control. So we'll see how everything lands because all the states are just now jumping on board. North Carolina and Florida are going right now, and the rest of us are kind of behind them. And so I think we have about 15 to 20 states right now that have jumped on board for the national championship. So it should be pretty fun for anyone that, and actually Jimmy might know how many states are on board more than I would. Jimmy is on Mission Control's advisory board. So he might know exactly how many states versus me, but that's just a little bit more information on, what is he saying now? On the esports. So we just threw a lot at you, and we actually have more coming in December. We're going to have another one of these calls in December. The other 2 things that we're working pretty hard on as a board, as a staff, and as just other KRPA members is our economic impact calculator, which we will have more details on in December, give you a little teaser at conference. And then our recruitment toolkit, and this will be a toolkit to recruit young people into the profession. So those 2 will be coming up, and we'll have more information and updates in December when we have another one of these calls. So this did not take near as long as I thought. So if anybody has any questions now, we can go ahead and take those.
I will mention, yeah, Jimmy, all the stories probably need to be safe for work for the book.
You can always modify. It can be paraphrased. Yeah. And Brian, I love the idea for stories at KRPA, things found in and maybe we'll think of a few things and then give you guys some ideas, because I'm sure we'll have some interesting answers there. True, Jimmy. Very true.
Now would be the time if you wanted to be in the drawing and you have not already put your name, just go ahead and put it in the chat so I can get it added to the list.
Does anybody else have any questions at all about anything that we were talking about, or anything KRPA? I mean, we can answer anything that's you've been wondering at all.
Do any of you guys already have Mission Control up and running already? Besides Jimmy? Oh, Renee has it. Okay.
We did, but the interest kind of waned a little bit, so we didn't have leagues go this time around.
I'm wondering also, Matt, if some of the agencies can run the league together, because I mean, what's stopping Baldwin from running yours with Grant County? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, maybe some that don't have as much interest run it together.
Yeah, Jimmy mentioned that esports players, it can be challenging to keep them engaged. Do you know what game the esports championship will be? So we picked out 4 games today. It was Rocket League, Super Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, and Fortnite.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have any questions at all? quiet bunch. We answered all the questions.
Okay.
Oh, great, Candy. Okay, well, we don't want to take all of your time. Jimmy, do you want to add anything? Not to put you on the spot, but do you want to add anything on esports? No. Or do you want to add?
I'm available for anybody's questions if they get after this meeting or whatever. I can type my email in there if they want, but I'm pretty easy to find.
Okay. And Jimmy's super active on our discussion forum, so you can always contact
Yeah,
him.
I talked to myself, I think.
We're trying, Jimmy. We're trying to get people to
I
answer.
try.
We're all gonna come
Right,
on
I
and
really
answer
do.
your questions.
All right.
Okay, so if no one else wants to be added to the drawing, let me see if I can do this here. Okay, everyone added that wants to be on this? See your name? If not, I can't see the chat, so. All right, you guys ready for the big winner? Let's see how this works.
Okay, drum roll.
Brandon.
Yay, Brandon!
Oh, look at the confetti.
Right on, Brandon.
We've never used this before. This is kind of fun.
Where's he? All right, Brandon. We'll I'll be in touch with you to get this sent over to you. Thank you guys all. He already has the hat.
No, I think the hat tipped the scale on the thing. Just a little.
Exactly.
Thank you guys all for calling in. Just remember, we are always here for any support or questions that you guys have.
Yep, and this was recorded, so if you need to come back to it or need to refer anybody to it, please do. And we'll send it out and probably put it on our website. Okay. Everybody have a great afternoon.
Thanks, guys.